Tennessee warblers are migrating through the driftless region now in the latter half of May. They are not as colorful as some of their warbler cousins, but this male still here has some nice greenish gold feathers on his back. Another distinguishing characteristic of the Tennessee warbler is that little dark line through the eye there. Otherwise, they can look similar to a warbling vireo. The one difference between the warbling vireo and the Tennessee warbler, notice the narrow needle-like bill on a Tennessee warbler. The warbling vireo will have a thicker bill with a little hook on the end of it, kind of like a tiny shrike. I always look for Tennessee warblers near blooming plum or crabapple trees now in migration. They are attracted to those flowers where they're picking little bugs off. By the way, these Tennessee warblers winter down in Central America, where they actually benefit from shade-grown coffee plantations, and they'll nest in the boreal forest of Canada. But watch for them right now as they're moving towards their nesting grounds. These male scarlet tanagers are an amazing sight to see out in the woods, and if you like birds, they really do take your breath away. Scarlet tanagers winter down in South America, sometimes as far south as Bolivia, so they're a rather late migrant, and we don't see them arriving here in the driftless region usually until at least the middle of May. They do nest here right in the local area, by the way, and they prefer what I would call old growth forest. They don't like small trees. In fact, they usually will have their nest at least 50 feet high. So yeah, they like those large trees. In fact, I often find them in what I'd call an open oak woods. They forage on the branches there for caterpillars, but they'll also catch moths and sawflies and their larvae. But yeah, well, and if you want, sometimes you'll get scarlet tanagers coming to your backyard, at least during migration. They like, if you've got grape jelly out, they'll eat suet sometimes as well. So if you're feeding the birds right now in late spring, watch for some scarlet tanagers to happen by your yard. We can find several different kinds of swallows nesting here in the driftless region during the summer. One of the prettiest swallows that we'll see around here are the tree swallows. Now, the male tree swallow has a dark, shiny blue back with a white belly. The female here has a duller blue back. It's usually mixed with brown, and you can see the brown flecks on her head feathers there as well. But again, she's got that bright white belly. Sometimes the tree swallows are known as the white-bellied swallows. We can see them flying around over rivers and lakes in the summertime, catching bugs that they'll pluck the little midges sometimes right off the water surface. Very acrobatic. They look like little fighter planes. But these tree swallows, true to their name, nest in hollow trees, or if you've got a bluebird house, they could nest in the bluebird house as well. They kind of almost, the male again, looks like a bluebird with a much darker back. So again, watch for the beautiful tree swallows in our local area during the summer season.